Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of my podcast, In a Heartbeat. Thank you so much for being here and choosing to listen to my podcast today. So, I'm going to take up a topic which we might take very lightly. Today, you're going to be listening to the greatest crime against humanity by humanity itself. By the end of 10 minutes, I will convince you that we humans are a great threat to ourselves and others. I will also give you some practical tips and ways to reverse the effect of this. Let us start with the elements of this universe, earth and water. According to me, the single most element that sustains life on this planet is the topsoil. There is about 39 inches of topsoil in this world. Almost all of life happens because of this 39 inches. In the words of Sadhguru, if you want the next generation to live a life not in terms of stock market or gold or not in terms of oil or the bank balance, but in terms of the life that is throbbing within them, what is important is clean air, pure water and nutritious food. For all these to become possible, there must be strength in the soil. And how do you ensure that? The only ingredient is the organic content. It's just a simple funda, it's a simple logic. Whatever rises from the ground has to go back into the ground. This may be in the form of leaves or animal waste and such. And just not merely trying to enrich the soil, with fertilizers, etc. Believe me, this was the only way before companies and corporates started pondering into agriculture. Nearly 65% of the Indian population knows how to conduct this amazing magic of turning mud and dirt into food. And out of this 65%, only 5% want their children to continue their legacy because they think it will not be sustainable. Just because a farmer may look undernourished, illiterate or badly dressed, and then people think agriculture is unimportant. But if we can bring these changes profitably and sustainably, we can fix the soil, the water, the air and everything necessary to live a healthy life. The second most important thing that brings destruction to humankind is evolution. We, the people of the current generation, are a result of thousands of years of evolution. It is influenced directly by the activities of our ancestors. For example, we are rational thinkers and the smartest people on the planet because our ancestors ate cooked food, cooked in fire. Wait, dude, what are you telling? Is there an actual relationship between the two? Yes, indeed. In the book Sapiens, Yuval Noah Harari says that other living entities eat raw food, which takes enormous amount of time and energy to process. But humans, for most of their existence, have consumed cooked food, which is softer, easier to digest. So what this does is, over a period of tens of thousands of years, humans evolve. The energy that is going towards the digestive system is no longer required. Hence, it gets diverted to other parts of the body, particularly the brain. Slowly, the size of the brain increases, the size and the capacity of the brain increases with each coming generations, and here we are, the smartest animal on the planet. So this was the sweet part. Do you want to know the bitter part? The entire process can be reversed and can have unimaginable effects on the continuation of human race. Your actions, however small, done over a prolonged period of time, will definitely have consequences. For example, you're a gamer who plays PlayStations or Xbox consoles regularly. So scientists predict that the future generation of the gaming community will have an extended thumb finger and short index finger. Just try to visualize that. It's an incredibly funny picture. And moreover, they will have an inherently increased hand-eye coordination when compared to the non-gaming community, the people who don't play games. This was just an example. Let's come back to reality. How we are reversing the process of evolution. In the book Countdown, epidemiologist Shanna Swan claims that within a few generations, the human sperm count may decline to below fertility levels. This is backed by solid evidence showing the decrease in sperm count of Western men by over 50% in less than 40 years. If this trend continues, it will be impossible to conceive a child through natural methods, and we might have to depend on assisted reproductive methods. So let's get to the why part. What's the reason behind this? The first thing is the lifestyle changes. The diet, the exercise, the obesity, the alcohol intake, etc. The second most important thing is the hormonal interference caused by chemicals in our everyday product. What we eat, processed foods, pesticide heavy produce, what we drink, the air we breathe, the products we put on our skin. It's not just one specific chemical causing the disruption, it's a result of many everyday chemicals, additives, plastic. They all disrupt the normal functioning of our hormones. Remember when I said the sperm count of Western men is decreasing? So, what about the East? Generally speaking, the people in the East are not exposed to that much chemicals, which was a result of industrialization and other things. The people in the East are also advocates of Ayurveda and other such Eastern principles, which makes them less prone to genetic imbalances. But with liberalization and globalization, I think the East is also catching up with the trend. You see, all of this is messing up not only the quantity but also the quality of the offsprings, the future generation. As a result of this, 1 out of 20 kids in America are born with allergies. I will give you an incredibly relatable example. Go open Netflix, watch an American TV show. You will find that at least one person is allergic to something, and it's considered as a normal way of life. For example, if you watch Big Bang Theory, Leonard is lactose intolerant, and maybe some other girl in some other TV shows is allergic to pollen. Pollen from the flowers. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I understand these are actual allergies having an adverse reaction on you, but I rarely come across such things here in the East, in India. I forecast that it may happen sooner than expected. As the time passes, that 1 out of 20 kids may change to 1 out of 10 kids, and eventually every one of us will be biologically flawed as a result of imbalances in the production system. We are reducing, depreciating, destroying the quality of our future generation. That right there, according to me, is the greatest crime against humanity. This can single-handedly accomplish what genocide or 2 world wars couldn't achieve. This should be considered as a serious threat for continuation of the human race. So let's come to the solution part. What can you do about it? The solution to this is so stupidly simple that you would have come across them at least once in your life. It is just a matter of being conscious in what you consume. Just do a basic research of the product or products you use. Try to find the source and the origin of the product. There was a Tamil green revolutionist called Namalvar. He was an advocate of organic farming and preserving of organic heirloom seeds. Now even fruits are genetically modified to taste sweeter. Chicken are artificially made fatter and more fleshier. Our ancestors consumed the unaltered variety, and here we are. And it's common sense, people. If you mess up with the genetics of the fruits and the vegetables, you are bound to alter your genetics as well. All of these does not seem so feasible in today's world. It's unavoidable, but it's not impossible too. Slowly but surely, I think we'll be able to do it. All of us can't opt for organic vegetables right away. It'll cause an economic imbalance in the demand and supply. All of us cannot substitute fresh, tender coconut for carbonated drinks right away. But at a steady pace, we can cultivate the habit, and eventually, the demand and the supply chain will be at par, and we can drive the chemicals out of the market. Gandhi once said, be the change that you want to see in the world. Let's be honest here. No one person can change the world, but you can influence four people who are around you. And hence, the domino effect takes place, which leads to a micro revolution. That's it, people. Thank you so much for listening. I truly believe I have fulfilled my part in bringing this message to you. Now it's totally up to you to try to inculcate these actions into your daily routine and try to impart these messages to your friend and family and as many people as possible. And you can do that by sharing this episode on any platform. And if you're sharing it on Instagram, don't forget to tag Transponsters, TRANCEPONSTER. You can also leave your valuable feedback. It would mean so much to me. Thank you once again. I hope this episode will contribute to a better tomorrow. Have a great day. Until next time, cheers.